As a little girl, the walls of my playroom were painted purple. Inside those four purple walls, my favorite thing to play was daycare. I would take the lids off of my plastic storage tubs and spread them out across the room, pretending that they were cots for my dolls to take a nap on. Now, a decade and a half later, I'm lucky enough to be employed here on campus as a student worker at the Ben and Maxine Miller Child Development Laboratory School. There, I get to lay out real cots for real children in a classroom that is fittingly called Purple Room. I work with the youngest group of kiddos in the center, ages 6 weeks to 2 years. My name is Julia, and to me, working at the lab school is more than just a way to make money. Working at the lab school gives me a sense of purpose while I am pursuing my degree, and it makes me feel like I can have an influence that extends beyond myself. Working at the lab school reminds me why I am on my chosen path and gives me something to look forward to during the week. And also, it's a lot of fun. Where else on a college campus can you build block towers and get a round of applause for your rendition of The Wheels on the Bus? College can be stressful, and at times, the load of homework, exams, and looming grad school applications is overwhelming. But work is different. When I walk into any of the classrooms at the center, I am greeted by smiling children who are always learning something new. In human development, I learned about the gross motor milestones that children hit during the first few years of their life. And in Purple Room, I get to see it. When an infant who used to crawl to you smiling is now a toddler that walks to you for a hug, the lecture slides take on a much deeper meaning. Getting to witness the children's joy and accomplishments reminds me to take a step back and stay grounded in the present moment. The children have taught me to slow down. I've worked at the lab school since October of last year, and in that time, I have grown in my confidence and ability to lead groups of young children. I've learned the importance of offering toddlers multiple options in a given situation, giving them autonomy while still completing the necessary tasks. It's time to go inside for lunch. Do you want to hop like a bunny or stomp like a dino to the door? It works. I've also learned the value of reframing rules into positive statements as opposed to a simple no, don't do that. I've been able to take what I learned at the lab school and apply it into interactions with my young nephews, something that my mom has noticed and pointed out to me. She'll frequently ask how I knew what to do in a situation, and the answer is almost always, well, that's what they do at work, and it really helps. I hope to become a pediatric occupational therapist in the future, and I am confident that the skills I have acquired and will continue to acquire at the lab school will make me better prepared for that role. The experiences I have had with the children and parents at the lab school will help me as I form meaningful relationships with the children and families that I serve. Working at the lab school has been the greatest joy of my time at Purdue. 10 years from now, the children I work with will not remember me, but I will remember each and every one of them and the influence that they have had on my education. From a purple playroom with a dream to Purple Room with a plan. Thank you.